In life, they say 80% of success is simply showing up. But what if that act of showing up feels like scaling a mountain every day? We're bombarded with challenges and choices, ranging from the mundane to the monumental. It's not merely about making decisions. It's about making the right decisions to lead a purposeful life. Here, ancient Stoic philosophy isn't just a tool. It's a roadmap to resilience and personal mastery. Today, we'll unveil the principles that can guide us towards lives of greater purpose and serenity amidst chaos. Whether you're a student grappling with coursework, a professional overwhelmed by the pace of your career, or simply trying to navigate each day without feeling defeated, these timeless lessons from Stoicism are tailor-made for modern challenges. We're delving into practical strategies that empower you to gracefully handle life's ebbs and flows. From safeguarding your time as your most precious asset to mastering your emotional responses to external pressures, Stoicism offers more than just solace. It offers actionable steps you can implement today. So, stay tuned as we explore how these ancient insights can evolve into modern superpowers. If you value what we're sharing and wish to support us in a simple, free manner, please hit the subscribe button. And remember, don't overlook any part of this video. Every moment is brimming with insights you won't want to miss. Embrace challenges. Stoicism isn't solely about enduring tough times. It's about actively seeking out challenges that propel us beyond comfort. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius viewed challenges not as obstacles, but as essential avenues for personal growth and self-discovery. Stepping out of our comfort zones isn't just confronting difficulty. It's an act of profound self-improvement. When we embrace challenges, we don't merely survive them, we thrive because of them. These moments of testing and pushing our limits unveil latent abilities and strengths within us, resources we might never have tapped into otherwise. Think back to the last seemingly insurmountable hurdle you faced. Recall the sense of accomplishment after surmounting it. That's growth in its purest form. So what intimidates you? What challenge have you shied away from due to its daunting nature? Whether it's public speaking, acquiring a new skill, or tackling a daunting project, that fear and hesitation are signposts guiding you towards your next growth opportunity. Lean into it, embrace it, for in Stoicism, growth isn't just about reaching a destination, it's about expanding the boundaries of what you deemed possible. Remember, every remarkable journey begins with the courage to take that initial uncomfortable step. Let's not evade challenges. Let's confront them head-on, knowing that with each stride, we become not only better equipped for the next challenge, but also more attuned to our true selves. Choose your influences. Stoics recognize the profound impact our environment, particularly the individuals we surround ourselves with, has on us. Just as a plant thrives in fertile soil, humans flourish in enriching environments. Hence, they underscore the importance of being discerning with our associations, a lesson as pertinent today as it was then. While we can't choose our family, we can select our friends, mentors, and role models. This choice is pivotal, for these individuals shape our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our character. Seneca advised associating with those who embody the virtues we aspire to cultivate. Reflect on the circle of individuals you engage with daily. Do they inspire you? Do they propel you towards greatness or lure you into complacency? Are their values aligned with the ones you aim to uphold? These inquiries are critical, for the answers dictate the trajectory of your personal growth. Surround yourself with those who not only reflect who you are, but who you aspire to be. Choose friends who challenge you, stimulate new perspectives, and motivate you to transcend trivial concerns. It's not about seeking perfection in others, but aligning with individuals earnestly committed to self-improvement, those who embrace their imperfections while striving to overcome them. In a world teeming with diverse personalities, strategically curate your inner circle. Think of it as sculpting the influences around you to craft an environment conducive to growth. Remember, in Stoicism, it's not about seeking comfort. It's about embracing challenge, inspiration, and alignment with your deepest values. Ensure those around you aren't merely there by happenstance, but by choice, a choice reflecting your dedication to leading a purposeful and virtuous life. Focus on your response. Stoicism serves as a poignant reminder that life is replete with surprises, not all of which are pleasant. Yet, while we may lack control over external events that disrupt our lives, we wield ultimate control over our response to them. This core Stoic tenet elucidates that our responses are a testament to our character and a reflection of our deepest values. When confronted with the unexpected, it's easy to succumb to impulsivity, allowing frustration or disappointment to seize control. However, Stoicism beckons us to pause and contemplate an alternative approach. The next time life veers off course, be it a project unraveling at work, a sudden financial setback, or a personal betrayal, take a moment to step back. This pause is pivotal. It grants you the space to deliberate and consciously select a response, rather than react instinctively. Consider how your ideal self would navigate the situation. How can you respond in a manner congruent with your values? Perhaps it entails approaching the predicament with equanimity and clarity, eschewing anger. Maybe it involves extending forgiveness instead of harboring resentment, or focusing on solutions rather than fixating on problems. Herein lies your true power, not in altering uncontrollable external events, but in mastering your internal response. This Stoic ethos not only mitigates the immediate impact of adverse experiences, but fosters enduring resilience. By consistently choosing responses that reflect the finest facets of our being, we fortify our character and hone our ability to navigate life's complexities adeptly. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone towards a more resilient and virtuous self. Say yes to what matters. In today's frenetic world, besieged by ceaseless notifications and demands on our attention, discerning what truly matters has never been more imperative. This is a fundamental tenet of Stoicism, which underscores the significance of concentrating on what lies within our control and aligning our actions with our deepest values and aspirations. Stoic philosophy enlightens us to the inherent trade-off in every decision. To engage in one activity is to disengage from another. This perspective empowers us to recognize that when we say yes to something, we're inevitably saying no to something else. Consider the profound implications of this mindset. For instance, dedicating time to your career means forgoing leisure activities. Conversely, choosing to spend an evening with family instead of working late prioritizes personal relationships over professional obligations. The crux lies in making these choices consciously, ensuring they align with what truly matters to you. This Stoic approach entails a deliberate evaluation of options. Which choices will propel you towards becoming the person you aspire to be? Which actions will imbue your life with greater meaning? It may entail declining minor distractions and commitments that detract from larger goals. For example, opting to decline a casual outing to immerse yourself in an enlightening book, or dedicating time to a personal project rather than mindlessly scrolling through social media. By embracing this disciplined approach to decision-making, you sculpt a life that's not only more focused and uncluttered, but also richer in achievements, drawing closer to your ideals. Remember, each yes holds power, while each no presents an opportunity to redirect your life towards something more meaningful. The Stoics would counsel us to wield these choices wisely, recognizing them as the building blocks of a well-lived life. They enable us not merely to drift along, but to actively steer towards our chosen values and goals. So, as you navigate through your day, consider what you're affirming and rejecting, striving to make choices that resonate deeply with your personal philosophy and long-term aspirations. Be a master of yourself. Mastering oneself is perhaps one of the most profound challenges and commitments one can undertake, and Stoicism places it at the core of its teachings. This ancient philosophy asserts that self-discipline is indispensable, not only for personal development, but also for leading a life that's genuinely meaningful and purposeful. It's about exerting control over your actions, emotions, and even your thoughts to ensure they align with your deepest values and objectives. The concept of being a master of yourself is expansive. It encompasses everything from resisting fleeting temptations and impulses to maintaining unwavering focus on your long-term goals. For instance, in the face of immediate gratification, like skipping a workout to binge-watch TV or opting for fast food over a nutritious meal, the Stoic practice of self-mastery entails choosing the path that may be more challenging in the moment but ultimately more rewarding. Yet, mastering oneself isn't solely about resisting temptation. It's also about regulating emotional responses to external stimuli. Stoicism teaches us that emotions should not dictate actions. Instead, they should be managed through rational thought. For example, rather than reacting impulsively in anger when provoked, a Stoic approach involves pausing, reflecting on the situation's root cause, and choosing a reasoned course of action aligned with personal virtues. Moreover, mastering oneself means governing thoughts, being mindful of the narratives we tell ourselves, challenging negative patterns of thinking, and fostering a mindset conducive to our aspirations. This might involve reframing self-doubt into affirmations of capabilities, or leveraging fear of failure as motivation for preparation and performance. Developing this level of self-discipline and control is a journey that unfolds through practice and persistence. It demands constant vigilance and the willingness to make tough choices. However, the rewards are profound. By mastering yourself, you attain a sense of personal freedom and autonomy derived from living intentionally rather than reactively. You set the terms by which you engage with the world, a position of immense power. Protect your time. Time, as the Stoics frequently reminded us, is our most valuable asset. Unlike other resources once spent, it's irretrievable. Stoic philosophy underscores the importance of mindfulness, particularly in how we allocate our time, urging us to live each moment purposefully and in alignment with our deepest values and long-term goals. Every day, every hour, every moment presents an opportunity to shape our lives. Yet without mindful attention, time can easily slip away, consumed by trivialities or distractions. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, urged seizing each day as if it were our last, not in a morbid sense, but as a reminder to live fully and intentionally. How do we ensure our time is well spent? It begins with a clear understanding of what truly matters to us, our values, goals, and the person we aspire to become. With these foundations in place, we can evaluate how our daily activities align with these priorities. Are we investing time in activities that enrich our lives and advance our objectives? Or are we squandering hours on distractions that detract from our higher purposes? Protecting your time involves setting boundaries and saying no to activities that don't serve your greater goals. It may entail declining invitations that divert attention from your objectives or cutting off activities that encroach upon productive or quality time. This isn't about being miserly with time, but about being discerning, choosing quality over quantity in how each hour is spent. Moreover, protecting your time requires organization and efficiency. Stoicism teaches us not only to be mindful of how we spend our time, but also to be strategic. This could involve meticulous planning, task prioritization based on significance, and eliminating time-wasting activities from our routines. It's about creating systems that enable us to work smarter, not harder, ensuring we're always progressing towards our life's objectives. Embrace challenges. The Stoics, renowned for their resilience, didn't view hardship as just a part of life. They saw it as integral to shaping a virtuous and meaningful existence. They taught us that embracing difficult tasks, those that push us beyond our comfort zones, is essential for developing strength and character. Stoicism doesn't just accept the presence of challenges. It encourages us to seek them out, to lean into difficulty, because that's where true growth happens. When we think about doing hard things, it's not just about the physical trials, though these are important. It includes facing complex problems, making tough decisions, or handling emotionally challenging situations. These experiences demand a lot from us, testing our patience, endurance, and resolve. But according to Stoic philosophy, it is precisely through these tests that our character is forged. Each challenge is an opportunity to practice virtues like courage, perseverance, and resilience. For instance, consider the act of tackling a steep climb or a grueling fitness regimen. Physically demanding, yes, but the real challenge and reward lie in the mental and emotional growth that occurs. Each step forward is a victory, not just of the body, but of the will. Or think about a difficult project at work or a complex personal problem. Navigating these situations builds analytical skills, patience, and wisdom. The Stoics would argue that if we spend our lives avoiding the hard tasks, choosing the path of least resistance, we miss out on these growth opportunities. We remain comfortable, yes, but we also stay confined within the limits of our existing capabilities. On the other hand, when we choose to do the hard things, we expand those limits. We discover new strengths and learn more about our capacities. Elevate others. Stoicism extends beyond personal development to encompass the welfare and growth of those around us. The Stoic philosophers emphasized that true progress cannot be insular. Our own improvement is deeply interconnected with the betterment of others. They encouraged a spirit of communal growth and mutual support, understanding that when we help uplift others, the benefits are twofold. We not only enhance the lives of those we assist, but also enrich our own experiences and understanding. Contributing to the growth of others isn't just about offering advice or stepping in to solve problems for them. It involves being a positive presence that inspires and encourages. It could be as simple as listening attentively when someone shares their difficulties, offering encouragement when they doubt themselves, or sharing resources and knowledge that could help them overcome obstacles. Each of these actions has the potential to make a significant impact on someone's life. For Stoics, the act of making others better is also a way to practice virtues such as generosity, empathy, and kindness. These are qualities that define not only a good society, but also a meaningful life. By fostering an environment where people feel supported and valued, you create a community where everyone can thrive. This approach doesn't diminish your own pursuits. Rather, it amplifies the impact of your actions, creating a ripple effect of positivity and growth. Moreover, improving the lives of others can offer new perspectives on your own challenges and ambitions. It can teach you patience, enhance your ability to empathize, and provide a deeper sense of satisfaction than solitary achievements might. The joy and fulfillment derived from seeing others succeed with your support are profound and lasting. Cultivate gratitude. Stoics understood that much of our discontent stems from focusing on what we lack or what could go wrong, rather than appreciating what we already have. They advocated for a daily practice of gratitude to counterbalance our natural tendency to take things for granted and to worry about the future. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine can profoundly shift your perspective. It helps recalibrate your focus from deficiencies to the abundance that surrounds you. This could be as simple as feeling thankful for a sunny day, appreciating a friend's kindness, or acknowledging your own progress and achievements. By taking a moment each day to reflect on these things, you train your mind to recognize and celebrate the positive aspects of life, no matter how small. This practice not only enhances your own sense of well-being, but also improves your interactions with others. When you approach life with a grateful heart, your demeanor becomes more positive and welcoming, which in turn can affect how others respond to you. People are naturally drawn to warmth and positivity, qualities that gratitude cultivates. Gratitude in Stoicism is not just about feeling happier. It's about creating a buffer against the negative emotions that can cloud our judgment and hinder our ability to think clearly. When you're grateful, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by envy or resentment. Instead, you're more likely to respond to challenges with a balanced mindset and make decisions that align with your values. Embrace lifelong learning. In Stoicism, the pursuit of wisdom is viewed as a never-ending journey. Life itself is seen as a continuous lesson, an ongoing opportunity for growth, discovery, and adaptation. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus stress the importance of lifelong learning, not just for the acquisition of knowledge, but as a means to living a virtuous and fulfilling life. They understood that the more we learn, the better equipped we are to make thoughtful decisions and respond effectively to life's challenges. Embracing continuous learning means staying curious and open to new ideas, disciplines, and perspectives. It involves taking a proactive approach to education, actively seeking out opportunities to expand your understanding and capabilities. This could mean reading widely from literature that enriches your soul or delving into nonfiction that broadens your understanding of the world. It might involve exploring new hobbies that challenge your physical and mental boundaries, or engaging in discussions that push you to think critically and empathetically. In today's rapidly changing world, the need for continuous learning has never been more evident. Technologies evolve, industries transform, and societal norms shift. Keeping up with these changes not only gives you a competitive edge, but also helps you remain relevant and adaptable in an ever-changing landscape. The act of learning new skills can re-energize your mind and body, providing a sense of achievement and excitement. However, embracing continuous learning is not merely about keeping pace with external changes, it's also about internal growth. By continually challenging yourself to learn and evolve, you are committing to self-improvement and personal excellence. This aligns closely with Stoic values, which emphasize the development of self through disciplines of character and intellect. To integrate this practice into your life, make learning a daily habit. Set aside time each day to read, watch informative videos, or practice a new skill. Be intentional about stepping outside your comfort zone and embrace opportunities to learn from every situation, whether from success or failure. Ask questions, seek feedback, and reflect on your experiences to extract lessons from them. Embrace authenticity. In Stoicism, the pursuit of wisdom is viewed as a never-ending journey. Life itself is seen as a continuous lesson, an ongoing opportunity for growth, discovery, and adaptation. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus stress the importance of lifelong learning, not just for the acquisition of knowledge, but as a means to living a virtuous and fulfilling life. They understood that the more we learn, the better equipped we are to make thoughtful decisions and respond effectively to life's challenges. Embracing continuous learning means staying curious and open to new ideas, disciplines, and perspectives. It involves taking a proactive approach to education, actively seeking out opportunities to expand your understanding and capabilities. This could mean reading widely from literature that enriches your soul, or delving into nonfiction that broadens your understanding of the world. It might involve exploring new hobbies that challenge your physical and mental boundaries, or engaging in discussions that push you to think critically and empathetically. In today's rapidly changing world, the need for continuous learning has never been more evident. Technologies evolve, industries transform, and societal norms shift. Keeping up with these changes not only gives you a competitive edge, but also helps you remain relevant and adaptable in an ever-changing landscape. The act of learning new skills can re-energize your mind and body, providing a sense of achievement and excitement. However, embracing continuous learning is not merely about keeping pace with external changes, it's also about internal growth. By continually challenging yourself to learn and evolve, you are committing to self-improvement and personal excellence. This aligns closely with Stoic values, which emphasize the development of self through disciplines of character and intellect. To integrate this practice into your life, make learning a daily habit. Set aside time each day to read, watch informative videos, or practice a new skill. Be intentional about stepping outside your comfort zone and embrace opportunities to learn from every situation, whether from success or failure. Ask questions, seek feedback, and reflect on your experiences to extract lessons from them. Stoicism acknowledges that true fortitude lies in the courage to reveal our genuine selves, including our fears and uncertainties. Embracing vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness. Rather, it's an act of bravery to confront the truth of our human condition. By opening up about our struggles and fears, we forge deeper connections with those around us. Despite the fear of judgment or rejection, Stoicism encourages us to see vulnerability as an opportunity for authenticity and growth. When we reveal our true selves, we invite others to do the same, fostering mutual authenticity that builds trust and empathy within relationships. Embracing vulnerability is a path to personal growth. Acknowledging and exposing our fears are the first steps towards overcoming them. Stoic philosophy teaches us that facing our vulnerabilities is essential to developing resilience. It's only by confronting what scares us that we can truly understand ourselves and grow. This process involves reflecting on our limitations and challenges, leading to a better understanding of how we can improve and adapt. Embracing vulnerability might entail having honest conversations with friends, seeking help when needed, or expressing emotions openly. These acts require courage, but open doors to new levels of personal achievement and satisfaction. To integrate vulnerability into your life, consider the Stoic practice of self-examination and reflection. Assess moments when you've hidden true feelings or masked insecurities, reflecting on how you can respond differently in the future. Over time, this practice not only eases the fear associated with vulnerability, but also strengthens your character and enriches your relationships. Nurturing resilience. Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not merely something to endure, but a vital element of our growth and development. Life, with all its unpredictability and trials, isn't always easy, but Stoics view these challenges not as misfortunes, but as opportunities to build strength and resilience. The Stoic perspective doesn't shy away from hardship. Instead, it embraces it as an essential part of the human experience. According to Stoic philosophy, every challenge is a disguised teacher. When we face difficulties, we are presented with opportunities to practice virtues such as patience, courage, and endurance. These moments force us to tap into our inner resources, to dig deep and find solutions that we might not have considered if we hadn't been pushed to our limits. This process of facing and overcoming adversity is what builds resilience, making us not just more capable of handling future challenges, but also more confident in our ability to do so. Building resilience through adversity involves a conscious choice to see obstacles as formative rather than destructive. This mindset shift is critical. It's about deciding to focus on what can be gained from each difficult situation. For instance, a professional setback can be a chance to learn more about your field or to develop new strategies for success. A personal crisis might lead you to discover strengths you didn't know you had or to reaffirm your values and priorities. To cultivate resilience, start by embracing a Stoic attitude towards daily challenges. Instead of lamenting or avoiding difficulties, ask yourself what each challenge teaches you. Reflect on how each experience has shaped you, consider the skills you've developed as a result, and think about how you can apply those lessons moving forward. Remember, resilience isn't developed in a day, but each step you take in learning from adversity solidifies your ability to withstand and adapt to life's inevitable ups and downs. Embracing reflective practice. In Stoicism, the practice of reflection isn't just recommended, it's considered essential for living a wise and meaningful life. This philosophy teaches us that the unexamined life lacks depth and understanding, emphasizing the importance of regularly taking stock of our actions, choices, and underlying motivations. Reflection in Stoicism goes beyond mere introspection. It involves a deliberate and structured approach to thinking about how we have handled situations, what decisions we made, why we made them, and how we can improve. By doing this consistently, ideally on a daily basis, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves, which in turn informs our future choices. Practicing the art of reflection can be as simple as spending a few quiet minutes at the end of each day to consider what went well and what didn't. It's about asking yourself questions like, did I act according to my principles today? Or what could I have done better? This process helps to identify patterns in your behavior that may be contributing to outcomes, both good and bad, and it provides a chance to course correct if necessary. Regular reflection encourages a more intentional way of living. When you start to see the consequences of your actions and understand the reasons behind your choices, you become more deliberate in how you act. This doesn't mean you won't make mistakes, but it does mean that you'll learn from them more effectively and make better decisions in the future. Reflection also fosters a sense of inner peace and contentment by affirming that you are living in accordance with your values or by recognizing where you need to make changes. You can reduce inner conflict and live with greater harmony and purpose. Stoics believe that this peace is essential for true happiness. Nurturing mental resilience. At the core of Stoic philosophy lies the imperative to cultivate a robust mindset, emphasizing mental strength and resilience as essential virtues. Stoics believe that a well-trained mind forms the bedrock of a good life, enabling us to confront life's challenges not merely with resignation, but with vigor. This philosophy doesn't advocate for denial of reality or the dismissal of difficulties. Instead, it encourages us to confront challenges with a mindset that perceives them as opportunities for growth and learning. A resilient mindset begins with a deliberate choice to focus on positive and empowering thoughts. This doesn't entail ignoring the negatives, but rather prioritizing constructive thoughts that bolster our capacity to respond effectively. For instance, instead of fixating on potential setbacks, a Stoic mindset prompts us to consider immediate actions to improve the situation. This shift from problem-oriented to solution-oriented thinking is pivotal for maintaining a sense of control and purpose, particularly in adversity. Training the mind for resilience parallels training a muscle. The more effort invested, the stronger it becomes. Regularly viewing challenges as opportunities fosters resilience. By habitually asking ourselves, what can I learn from this? Or how can this strengthen me? We reframe setbacks as valuable lessons, fortifying our resilience to withstand even the harshest circumstances. Moreover, maintaining a positive outlook amidst adversity is a fundamental Stoic practice. This doesn't advocate for blind optimism, but reasoned, deliberate optimism that acknowledges potential good in every situation. Stoics employ techniques like negative visualization, contemplating worst-case scenarios not to stoke fear, but to diminish its impact, fostering a balanced and positive perspective. To nurture such a mindset, one can begin by practicing mindfulness, observing thought patterns, and consciously redirecting negativity towards productive and optimistic perspectives. Engaging in regular mental exercises like journaling or meditation can further develop the discipline required to sustain a robust mindset. Live in alignment with your values. Living in accordance with your values stands as a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, underscoring the significance of harmony between beliefs and actions. Stoicism posits that true contentment and tranquility arise from an inner coherence, where success is not merely external, but deeply intertwined with personal moral principles. This alignment between values and conduct fosters authenticity, where decisions and deeds carry profound personal significance and integrity. The initial imperative, according to Stoic teachings, is to comprehend and delineate your values, whether honesty, courage, generosity, or loyalty, ideals that shape your interactions and choices. However, the challenge lies in consistently making decisions that mirror these principles, often necessitating choices that defy societal norms or immediate gratification. Yet, the reward is a life marked by authenticity, liberated from the inner turmoil that arises when actions diverge from beliefs. Living in congruence with your values also entails proactively crafting your life. Regularly evaluating your lifestyle, relationships, and career ensures they align with your fundamental principles. For instance, if community service is paramount, you might orient your profession or leisure toward aiding others. Similarly, if health and well-being are core values, daily habits should reflect this, whether through diet, exercise, or mental wellness practices. When life resonates with your values, each action carries deeper significance, infusing routine tasks with purpose and fulfillment. To live in harmony with your values necessitates ongoing reflection, revisiting and perhaps revising them as circumstances evolve. It involves mindfulness in daily choices, recognizing that each decision contributes to the overarching tapestry of your life. Thank you for joining us in exploring these profound Stoic principles today. Remember, the journey toward a life aligned with your deepest values is continual, with each step representing progress toward wisdom and fulfillment. Keep endeavoring, keep evolving, and greet each day with courage and authenticity. If today's discussion resonated with you, I encourage further exploration of Stoic wisdom through the suggested videos on the screen. Thank you for being a part of this journey as we continue to unearth timeless insights for leading more meaningful lives together.